We have now learned that a house that police believe is associated with the suspect in the Lakewood Church shooting has been raided.
Well, video shows agents with the FBI and other agencies outside the home in Conroe. We are working to identify how this may be connected and if anything was taken from that home. But here is what we know right now about the shooting. Houston police say around 2 p.m. yesterday, a woman in a trench coat with a long gun and a 5-year-old child entered that church and opened fire. 2 off-duty police officers there working extra jobs confronted her. She was shot, and before she died, police say she claimed to have a bomb with her. Officers did not find any explosives. The 5-year-old sadly was shot and is in critical condition. A man in his 50s was also shot in the leg. And ABC 13's Charlie Anthony is joining us live this morning from outside Lakewood Church with reaction from those who were inside. So scary.
Yeah, Samika, you can imagine just the chaotic moments that happened inside Lakewood Church when this all was happening. So we know that there were a couple thousand people inside the church just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. And so the Spanish service was about to begin when those shots rang out. And so obviously so much panic erupted inside the building, and people who spoke with ABC 13 say that they were running for their lives and trying to find a place to hide. So some people did manage to make it outside of the building, but they could not leave because officers quickly locked down several blocks surrounding the church. Meanwhile, inside, others did what they could to try to hide. So we know some people were stuck in the church for hours waiting for police to give an all clear. We know that parents were separated from their children who were inside of the daycare. And according to HPD, a woman in her 30s was armed with a long gun and fired a few shots in the church before 2 off-duty officers returned fire, killing her. And so as this was all happening, I just so happened to be in this area running some errands, and I actually managed to speak with a father and a son who said that they were leaving Lakewood right as those shots happened.
I saw this lady running. She almost fell down the steps, and I told her, hey, you dropped something. And she said something in Spanish I couldn't understand. And I saw someone else running down the steps, and that's when I heard the 2 gunshots. I was going towards my family, and I heard another gunshot coming closer. So I was like, I can't go up there now.
And that father and son told me that in the chaos, they were separated from their family members. Some of their family was still stuck inside the building. Thankfully, they were not hurt, but they did have to wait quite a while in order to be reunited. And so as for Lakewood Church, they did put out a statement saying that they're absolutely devastated over what happened. We know that their next service is scheduled for Wednesday night. It's a regular service. I did notice that it is all online for Wednesday. The next in-person service is scheduled for Sunday. Charlie Edsity, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, Charlie, thanks so much for that report. And she mentioned that Lakewood Church put out a statement. Well, the pastor there, Joel Osteen, also spoke to the community after the shooting. Listen.
Kind of in a fog, but, just believe that, we're going to stay strong. We're going to continue to move forward. And there are forces of evil, but the forces that are for us, the forces of God, are stronger than that.
Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo also reacting to the shooting. In a statement, she asked investigators to, quote, look into whether it was a hate crime given the shooting took place at an all-Spanish service. Houston Mayor John Whitmire has also vowed that places of worship will be safe spaces regardless of faith. Coming up at 6:40 this morning, we're going to hear from Houston's Police Chief Troy Finner about what officers are doing to keep people safe.